Well, first of all, I want to applaud Morant for the statement that he made because I thought it was the right thing to do.
Entire organization for letting you down. I'm going to take some time away to get help, work on learning better methods of dealing with stress and my overall well-being. The first game Morant missed was yesterday against the Clippers, and before the game, his coach, Taylor Jenkins, gave an update on when Morant could possibly return.
The team that we got to stand for. So obviously nationwide, league-wide, there's a lot of attention on gun violence, and for us internally in this matter, that's the stance that we've taken about how we can support Ja throughout this growth opportunity. It's a learning opportunity, and then hopefully we can be better from it.
Memphis Grizzlies guard Ja Morant is expected to miss at least 2 games for the Memphis Grizzlies, but his absence could go on much longer with no timeline for a return set and NBA suspension possible. The situation surrounding Grizzlies star Ja Morant is an absolute mess, and even Memphis doesn't know how long they'll be dealing with the repercussions. Morant appeared to brandish a weapon in an Instagram live video not long after an incident involving a police investigation. Just days ago, accusations levied against Memphis Grizzlies guard Ja Morant were revealed that involved him threatening a teenager with a gun, and a mall security guard in 2 separate incidents. Police investigated both incidents, and Morant was questioned, but no charges were filed. It appeared Morant flashing a gun while streaming from a club on Instagram Live prompting an investigation from the NBA. That investigation could be a big problem for Morant and the Grizzlies. Technically, he's not suspended by the NBA as of yet. Morant is on leave from the Grizzlies for at least 2 games, through Tuesday when Memphis faces the Lakers. However, there is no set plan for his return as he works on himself and his coping mechanisms. The concern is obviously about Morant's mindset and decision-making, but another huge issue comes from the potential for a lengthy suspension from the NBA. Morant flashed the gun shortly after a game in Denver. The NBA's policy on firearms bars players from possessing a firearm of any kind while traveling on any NBA-related business. If Morant brought his gun along on the road trip, that's a serious violation of the NBA rules. There's not a definitive timeline, head coach Taylor Jenkins told reporters ahead of the Grizzlies game against the Clippers on Sunday night. We have said that it's going to be at least these 2 games, we're taking it one day at a time. This is going to be an ongoing healing process. It's really not a timetable situation. Punishment for breaking the NBA gun policy rule could include a suspension of 50 games. With that in consideration, it's no wonder the Grizzlies have taken this incident as seriously as they have, especially in light of the other off-the-court incidents Morant has been involved in recently. Nike released a statement on Saturday regarding the partnership with their star athlete, Ja Morant. According to Sports Illustrated, the shoe company reacted to his recent string of controversies, stating they would continue to support Morant amid the NBA's investigation. "We appreciate Ja's accountability and that he is taking the time to get the help he needs. We support his prioritization of his well-being," Nike's statement read. Paul Pierce defends Ja Morant over gun video. "When you're black and rich, you're a target." Pierce spoke of carrying a gun after being attacked in a 2000 stabbing during his time with the Celtics. Paul Pierce has spoken out in defense of Ja Morant amid backlash the young NBA star has received after brandishing a gun on Instagram Live over the weekend. On Sunday, Pierce, a former NBA stalwart and champion himself, attributed Ja's possession of a firearm to the dangers professional athletes face as targets in society. "I don't care what y'all say about Ja," the 45-year-old wrote on Twitter before referencing his own experience of surviving a near-fatal attack during his early years in the league. After footage of Morant wielding a gun surfaced on social media, the Memphis Grizzlies responded by initially suspending the former Rookie of the Year for 2 games. The organization later announced their decision to make the suspension indefinite after speaking with Morant himself about the incident. He has since issued a public apology for his actions and says he is seeking help with learning better methods of dealing with stress, as well as his overall well-being. In a separate incident, the head of security at a Memphis mall said he felt threatened by Morant and his entourage and that a member of the group shoved him in the head, prompting him to file a police report. No charges have been filed against Morant in either incident. Ja Morant has been accused of flashing a gun at a teenager during a pickup game of basketball in July 2022. According to a report by the Washington Post, the Memphis Grizzlies star had previously been accused of striking the teen, who was 17 at the time, with a closed fist during an incident at his Memphis home. The altercation was allegedly sparked by Morant becoming angered by an errant pass the victim threw that hit Morant in his face, causing the NBA star and a friend to assault the teen. After exchanging words with the victim, Morant allegedly entered his house before re-emerging with a gun partially visible in his waistband and his hand on the weapon in a threatening manner. According to police interviews obtained by the Post, The alleged victim told detectives from the Shelby County Sheriff's Office about the incident. However, prosecutors ultimately declined to file charges against Morant, citing a lack of evidence. The incident was previously unreported prior to the Washington Post's report. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.